Welcome to the world of ancient Greek mythology, where the gods and goddesses reign supreme. Heracles, also known as Hercules, the most famous hero of Greek mythology. While most people know the story of his incredible strength and his many exploits, including his famous 12 labors, there are many lesser-known aspects of his birth that deserve our attention. Join us as we explore the myths and legends surrounding the birth of this legendary hero. 1. Divine Intervention. The story of Heracles' birth begins with his mother, Alcmena, a mortal woman who was married to Amphitryon, a Theban general. According to Greek mythology, the real Amphitryon, Alcmena's husband, was away at war against the Taphians and the Teleboans when Zeus, disguised as Amphitryon, came to Alcmena and seduced her. Zeus did this by using his powers to take on the physical appearance of Amphitryon, allowing him to deceive Alcmena into thinking she was having sex with her husband. In order to ensure his success, Zeus made the night last 3 times as long as usual, causing the sun to rise late and set early. This allowed Zeus to spend more time with Alcmena, without arousing suspicion. When the real Amphitryon returned from war, he was surprised to find that Alcmena was already pregnant with twins, Heracles, who was the son of Zeus, and Iphicles, who was the son of Amphitryon himself. This divine intervention set the stage for Heracles' extraordinary life. The seduction of Alcmena by Zeus is often seen as a classic example of Zeus' tendency to use his powers to achieve his desires, regardless of the consequences for others. It also highlights the complex relationships between the gods and mortals in Greek mythology, and the blurred lines between human and divine actions and intentions. 2. Creon's persuasion. Amphitryon initially assumed that the child was his own, but he soon learned the truth about Zeus's deception. Amphitryon was outraged and considered killing Alcmena and the infant, but he was persuaded by his uncle, the wise and just Creon, to spare their lives. Creon told him that it would be a grave mistake to punish Alcmena and the infant for Zeus's actions, and that it would be wiser to accept the child as a gift from the gods. 3. The help of Galanthis. In the ancient Greek myth of Heracles, a lesser-known character played a pivotal role in the birth of the famed hero. Galanthis was a servant of Alcmena, the mother of Heracles. When Alcmena went into labor, Galanthis was there to assist her. But the birth was difficult, as Heracles was so large that he struggled to be born. Alcmena called upon the goddess of childbirth, Lucina, for help, but her efforts were thwarted by Hera, the wife of Zeus and a sworn enemy of Heracles. Lucina crossed her legs and clasped her hands, preventing the baby from being born. Alcmena was in great pain and near death, and Galanthis realized what was happening. She devised a plan to trick Lucina by shouting that the baby was born, causing the goddess to unclasp her hands in surprise. This allowed Alcmena to give birth to Heracles safely. Galanthis laughed at Lucina's failure and was punished by being transformed into a weasel. Despite her transformation, Galanthis continued to live with Alcmena, and this is said to have initiated the practice of keeping weasels as household pets. 4. Hera's divine milk. Because Hercules was half mortal, Zeus was concerned this son have more powers. He thought his goddess wife Hera could breastfeed Hercules along with their children so that Hercules could gain some powers through breast milk. Zeus sneaked the infant in while she was asleep and nursing, but upon discovering what had occurred, she repelled Heracles. In her fury, the milk from one breast spurted up to the heavens and became the Milky Way. The term galaxy has its roots in the Greek word gala, which means milk. From the other breast, the milk squirted down to earth and became lilies, which is why they are said to possess a sweet aroma. 5. A jealous goddess. Hera was not pleased with Zeus' arrangement of Heracles. She was jealous of him, who was not her son, and resented the fact that he was receiving her milk. According to the myth, Hera wanted to prevent him from becoming a great hero, sent 2 venomous snakes to kill him while he lay in his cradle. But Heracles, even at such a young age, proved to be too powerful for them. As the snakes approached, Heracles grabbed them by their necks and strangled them with his bare hands, twisted their necks until they died. 6. The significance of Heracles' name. The name Heracles means glory of Hera, which is ironic given that Hera despised him. According to some versions of the myth, Zeus named his son Heracles in an attempt to win over Hera, hoping that the name would show her that he was willing to honor her. This did not work, and Hera continued to despise Heracles throughout his life. In summary, the birth of Heracles was a dramatic event full of twists and turns that set the stage for his legendary life. From his unusual conception to his miraculous survival and the intervention of powerful deities, the circumstances surrounding his birth demonstrate the pivotal role he would play in Greek mythology. And while many of the details of his birth have been lost to time, the legacy of Heracles endures, inspiring countless stories and artistic interpretations that continue to captivate and inspire people to this day. Thanks for watching Greek Mythology Wiki. Please do like and subscribe to GM Wiki and press the bell icon to never miss new video updates. May the gods continue to bless you all.